Hi everybody and welcome to the Golf Performance Lab. This week I'm going to be talking to you about demo days. Yes, manufacturers love to have a demo day. Why do they love to have a demo day? Well, again, it's to sell product. Now, I personally don't let any company come here and do demo days anymore. Why do I not let them do it? Well, bad experiences. Remember when I first came here, we were using the Range Rover at Broadleys, and we got a big manufacturer to come and fit people. And the guy did it. I said to him, right, okay, can you send me the information about the specs? And he said, yeah. And I said, can you also send me the data that justifies these fittings? And he said to me, oh no, it deletes, automatically deletes. And I knew the system he was using, and I know that that's not the case. So for me, alarm bells started to ring. And I wasn't comfortable about selling something to somebody without the data to back it up. So I did all the fittings again myself, and not one person that was recommended a club needed the club. It was pretty transparent, to be honest. There was no gains, there was nothing that I could get for these, I think it was 3 people out of the new product. Now, and in fact, I should add that 2 of them I would have fitted slightly differently. So that was me going to sell stuff to somebody that really wasn't going to make an impact on their golf at all. And from that point on, I didn't trust it. Basically, when you go for a fitting and you go to like a demo day, you'll meet a fitter, probably never seen your golf game before, and you'll get fitted in half an hour, or so long as it would take. Now, what we do is we fit. You get the demo club to take out in the golf course, to the range or whatever, in a different environment without somebody standing watching you. That person comes back to me or my other fitters and discusses the results, and then from there we go back to the drawing board if necessary, and we dial stuff in from there. But at a demo day, they always say there's no pressure to sell, but you know, manufacturers have to sell golf clubs. They don't do it for the good of their heart. You know, we're all in business, and we've all got to make money to have a successful business. But I think when you're paying for, like, say, the price of a driver nowadays, 500 quid, you know, you've got to be sure that that's 500 quid well spent. Would it be better being spent on your energy bill, for example? Thank you, Richie. But anyway, everything in golf is relevant. Right, so all this new technology is brilliant, right? For example, today we had a lovely guy in who had been to a kind of demo day with a manufacturer and just felt the experience really wasn't that good. We took him through his own driver, the modern driver from that manufacturer, and we went through, what did we go through? I won't tell you which company he's got. We went through TaylorMade, Ping, Titleist drivers, and we found an amazing gain from one of those drivers. That driver was the TaylorMade Stealth Plus. I'll show you the data now of the increase. Now, that doesn't always happen. So when you go for a fitting at a demo day, they just give you the club and they get your money. You'll never see that fitter again. I always encourage people that have come for fittings, if there's any issues, and sometimes there is, with a club, when they go away, they contact me straight away so we can relieve those issues. Sometimes people just go, do you know what, and that's fine, we take the club back. Nobody's ever going to get it 100% perfect, but if you can have the channels of dialogue open all the time, then you can make sure that customer's happy. A half-hour appointment at one brand fitting is just lunacy as far as I'm concerned. I would use any golf club from any manufacturer that makes my game better. Going to one demo day, you're going to get recommended that club, that manufacturer's club. Some of the fitters are great, they don't recommend it, but even when you do get one, I would always prefer the player takes out in course and comes back to me with feedback. So we are in an industry that's sales focused, but for me, this is why we charge. My time is valuable as your time is. Very few people in business do things for free. So get the right golf club for you, but go through it in a systematic, logical approach, and don't be blinded by sales. There's so many different clubs in the market this year, and a lot of the drivers are 500 quid, 600 quid. That's a lot of money. You've got to make sure that it's worth it. And you've got to make sure that you understand why it's worth it. So many people that have had certain negative fittings or whatever will come and they'll say to me, I say, well, why did they give you that driver, for example? And they'll go, well, you just said that's the one for me. Why is that shaft? That's the one for you. To say that to somebody that feels a golf club totally different from you is again mental. You know, nothing is, that's for you. Nothing's for you. You're the only person that can say that is good. And if you've got the data and an explanation as to why it's a good investment, then you make the purchase. You don't just do it on a whim, because everything is expensive, life is expensive, energy is expensive, not for Richie, obviously, Mr. Sunak. But anyway, I won't digress onto politics. Make sure that you're getting the full picture. And if you are at a demo day and you enjoy it, ask for the numbers, ask for the data. If they don't want to give you the data, you know, there should be no reason why they don't give you the data. It's important that you understand what you're buying and why you're buying it. That is my lecture over for the week, and hopefully when the young assistant Fraser gets back, we'll do some more stuff in here talking about the technology. But a good result today for TaylorMade. Yesterday it was a good result for Ping. The weekend it was a good result for Titleist. We are not pigeonholing people into certain brands because it makes sense for us financially. We're getting you something that works for you, regardless of the brand. Don't be blinded by brands. Bye bye, and I'll see you next time.